Today, I had the opportunity to talk to the top trending YouTuber in America. I found out some things that exist nowhere else on the internet. So let's dive today into Jake Fellman.
Really think you should.
Last week alone, Jake Fellman had over 139 million views on YouTube, surpassing MrBeast by over 15 million views. So who is he and why haven't you heard of him? Jake grew to popularity in TikTok, where he focused in creating 3D animations from the hit video game Among Us. On YouTube, he focused more on creating tutorials on how to do these animations, but he wasn't getting as much traction on the YouTube end of things. Without hesitation, Jake quickly turned to inspiration and entrepreneur Gary Vee, even citing him as the marketer of our generation.
Gary has a natural ability to see consumer trends, which led him to be an early investor in companies like Uber, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Snapchat, and Venmo.
Gary Vee actually notes that today's social media and today's cell phones were yesterday's radio. It provides the most potential value and potential influence over anything else in our modern world. And that's exactly the way Jake turned.
This is the television, and the television is the radio, and it's 1960, and there's a huge opportunity.
Jake pulled from Gary Vee the fact that the bigger the audience you're providing to on social media, the more of an impact you're going to have. He's very entrepreneurial driven.
You understand where people are paying attention, whether that's Twitch or TikTok, and then are you capable of creating the creative, the videos, the pictures, the written words?
YouTube in September 2020 came out with their new feature called YouTube Shorts, where when you're scrolling on the home feed, you can look at videos under 60 seconds long. It's a new feature where no one had access to. It was essentially a blank slate, open for anyone to start to take their own pickings. The idea was that they could start to compete with other features and platforms out there like TikTok. TikTok started growing their base by millions and millions of users, so YouTube quickly responded back by coming out with this YouTube Shorts feature. However, no one had really been creating these shorts. It was a brand new discovery and a brand new opening, fresh for anyone to take it. Almost as if by a stroke of genius, Jake actually started putting his shorts on YouTube immediately in September. So he was one of the very first people to hop onto the shorts. So it's almost as if you go into a grocery store and there is no cereal on the shelf. So what are you going to do? As soon as one company puts their material in, you hop on. He had the opportunity, he hopped right in there, and his stuff was good. So he took off. Now the reason Jake actually did these YouTube shorts was because with his tutorials, they weren't doing as well as he was hoping. They weren't catering to as large of an audience. So he found his TikToks that he could now put on YouTube in a way that would optimize his short 15-second videos. He put them in these perfectly catered YouTube shorts because they're kind of a mimic of TikTok, right? And he was able to just instantly grow success from that. They boomed. He was the one cereal on the shelf. People started flocking to it, and he got view after view after view. Anyone who tells you that luck doesn't play a part in success is obviously kidding themselves. So this YouTube short feature displays the side of luck that allowed him to leverage himself among other competition and grow at this quick, insane, exponential rate that has made him grow beyond almost any other YouTuber in the world. However, that does not and should not take away from the quality content that he has been posting. We're actually about to take a look at his #1 video. It came out just over a month ago, and it has over 115 million views right now. So right off the bat, he's got the song Oh No, which is a trendy song. He's playing Among Us, so that's one of the trending games, so he's really catering to capture the largest audience. It's really cool how the shading is on the suits. I think that's one of the best things is He's a really skilled animator. You can see the exact lighting on the suit. Wow, we already bust through that first one. So now we're gonna watch Among Us in HD Part 40. There's These shorts are so short, you guys wouldn't understand how much work he puts into it. On an average video, he's putting out about 5 to 8 hours worth of work just to get one out. I mean, but it makes sense because he's focusing on so much animation detail. The way that on these spacesuits, they're like these bright and vibrant suits, and the way that you can see the light reflecting in certain spots and the light moves. I think his intricacy to detail really plays a part into why his content is going viral. He's really focusing and making sure that the material that he does present is so high quality, and because it's so high quality, he can just pump in 15 seconds of video and people will watch that whole duration. Another notable feature to mention here is actually his logo. It's inspired and crafted from the length, height, and depth that is used when he creates his 3D animations. So that explains kind of how Jake came up and got to where he is today, but he's relatively new to the YouTube scene, so there's a lot of questions regarding his future. And I believe right here on this channel is one of, if not the only place, that you can find the answers to. Right now, while his videos are still getting a lot of views and he's seeing good feedback, he's going to keep doing this as long as he keeps finding success in it. Among Us hasn't died out, and YouTube Shorts are really where it's at right now. One of the best reasons why Jake has still been doing Among Us is because it really just provides value to his audience. It's still garnishing a lot of attention, a lot of views, and ultimately that's the objective we want, is to provide value to a large amount of audience. But we all know games and trends, they come and they go, so what's next for Jake? He really does want to focus on animation for as long as he can. However, the next big idea he has is he's thinking about going to Minecraft. And you'll actually see if you look up at Google Trends, Minecraft had the resurgence back a few years ago when it was most popular. It died off a little bit, but right now it's having one of its biggest resurgences yet. And hopping onto this trend would be a great move, and he knows this as an entrepreneurial mind. However, he is considering hopping around to other games that might be trending as well, and he's open to doing those types of animations. So if you like what you've seen about Jake and you're interested to see what he has in his future, you can check out one of his current videos right here, or you can go down in the description and click on the link and go to his channel and subscribe to him. I really had a lot of fun making this video, and I'm really enjoying finding trending YouTubers so I can talk about them and catch them really as they're starting to pop. So if you really like what I'm doing and are starting to follow along, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe down below. For now, that's all, and this has been Son of a Robin.